Hey, what's up? This is Dr. Jen, and the first thing I want to say is TGIM. And in case you're thinking, Jen, you totally got it wrong. It's actually TGIF. No, I didn't. I'm actually saying TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. Now, I gotta first just say a quick confession. I don't have a lot of pet peeves in this world, but one of the pet peeves that I do have is the whole TGIF thing. The way of thinking, the whole mindset around it, because everything that says is just telling us to wait until Friday so we can live our lives, right? I can't wait for it to be Friday. And when we blow through the weekend and then wake up to Monday, it's like this wave of dread just hits us. Or even worse, Sunday night, we already start to feel this anxiety about having to go back into work and having to start our week all over again. And oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this, right? And I'll totally share. I lived for a long period in the early stages of my career where I was a TGIF girl. I loved Fridays, kind of, even though I had to work Saturdays too. I found myself wishing my weeks away. I found myself waiting for the weekend so I could just have this little thin slice of time to myself to do the things that I love. And as I started to figure stuff out and build a business that I grew to love and a way of life that I grew to love, I started to realize more and more how this whole TGIF thing is just teaching us to blow our weeks and just teaching us to not be present at all with the very things that we're doing throughout the week. And for most of us, that's work, right? It's in some way, shape, or form. It's a job that you're in. It could be a business that you're running. We spend the majority of our lives working. We spend the majority of our lives doing things where we're hopefully contributing to something, serving people in a way, taking care of things, projects, teams in a way, right? All of us have an opportunity to find purpose in our work. Even if you're not fully satisfied with the work environment that you're in, the boss that you have, the location that you're in. But we can get so lost on just wishing away our work so we can wait for our free time. So I wanted to take the initiative to start the TGIM movement. And I want to do this because I want to help create a fire in you again to wake up on Mondays and be excited. Wake up on Mondays and actually feel a sense of renewal. Because Monday is the start of a week, right? It should feel like a fresh start for you. It should feel like a fresh opportunity for you to look at life, to look at work, to look at what you're doing on a day-to-day basis in a different lens. But we don't look at it that way. So I want to take a second in this video and share with you the concept of using Mondays as a place for renewal. We look to renewal in a lot of things in our lives. We look and crave fresh starts. It's why we look forward to changes in our lives, whether that's getting married, getting a new job, moving into a new house. We look to renewal in the new year, and for New Year's resolutions, we look to renewal for our birthdays and starting a new year in our life. But we wait for these really, really big milestones to experience that sense of renewal, experience that idea of a fresh start by something symbolic, a date on the calendar or a milestone. What we miss, though, is an opportunity to do that every single week of our lives. Because we live in a way of life where Monday is a fresh start. Monday is the start of a new week. And for most people, it's waking up to a Monday with a sense of grudge and fatigue and certainly not looking forward to it and probably downing a little extra coffee to get through it. So here's what I want to encourage you to think about today, Monday. I want you to ask yourselves, how can I look at Monday, this Monday, from a place where I feel a sense of renewal? What can I renew in myself this week? It could be a habit you've let slip. It could be a bad habit that's not serving you. It could be a different way to think about what you're doing. It could be a different way to think about your work. It's going to be different for each and every person. I just want you to take a second, Monday, and think about how can I use this Monday as a place of renewal? And use that to create momentum for change this week. One small change that will increase the quality of your life, but more importantly, increase the quality of how you look at your life. And if you start to do that week by week and start to look at Mondays as a place and a source of renewal, just that one change can create an opportunity for you to feel just this renewed sense of energy and vigor in your life again. So I'd love to know what you want to renew. I'd love to know what that means for you. For me, it's a renewal of purpose. Last week, I experienced a really big loss in losing my sweet fur baby that I've had in my life for 5 years. This week for me, it's a renewal of purpose. It's why I'm shooting this video, is to renew the very purpose that I'm so passionate about, to make sure people aren't taking time for granted or wasting their time. What is that for you? I'd love to hear. Feel welcome to post in the comments and let me know, what does TGIM mean to you this week? How do you want to renew your life this week? I can't wait to hear from you. Sending you much love, and thank goodness it's Monday. Let's make it an amazing week.